It's you versus you. That's the only person to blame. Your entire life. Imagine if you took accountability for it instead of blaming, oh, if my dad wouldn't have kicked me out. Oh, if my mom wouldn't have kicked me out if I was younger. Oh, if I didn't fight with my parents that much. Oh, if for whatever the reasons, you might have this excuse that you used to hold on to that that's so not true. It's an excuse. And I used to have these kind of excuses. I used to have a lot of them. But thanks to my mom, who would point it out, like, yeah, I'm sick of hearing about your excuses. And I would feel offended, like, how dare you? But then I think now, that I'm okay, I've learned to be okay with taking when things are wrong. When life is not what I want it to be, or when things are not going the way that I want them to go, or that they should be going at that time. I don't take the blame on anybody else anymore because it's all me. We are too conscious, we are too aware of, just maybe we heard something that taught us how to be more ethical, more, have more morals naturally, do the right thing kind of thing. We all heard it before, so let's not act like we at least don't know better. But when you act on knowing better, you do better. And it's really you against you. It's your own thoughts. It's your own negative behaviors. It's everything. It's everything to do with you. And hold on, y'all. So it's you against you. It's your thoughts against you. It's your mind. Oh my gosh, there's so many millions of thoughts throughout one single day. Imagine if you can catch some of them. Imagine if you can just learn to catch some of them, like the negative ones that we're used to knowing. I always use the analogy around money because your the way that you manifest money can has a lot to do with the way that you grew up. If you didn't grow up around much money, you think that it's money doesn't grow on trees. It's hard to get money. You have to work really, 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 really hard to get money, and it's hard to obtain. Like, these are some of the beliefs that growing up in a household where money's tight, some of the beliefs that you would have to grow out of and catch those thoughts as an adult, as our age now. You have to, when this thought comes up, like, man, I wish I had more money. Or, man, I hate that I have to work so hard to get all this money or to get money. Instead of thinking that, you can literally catch the brain in its thought of a negative wave and switch the thought to something that you would rather desire, to watch it unfold in your more desirable state. Ooh, this is very deep. I didn't even expect to get this message, but this is how you alchemize your thoughts first. It's you against you. It's you against you in this entire world. Even if you have kids, even if you have a big family, even if you only have a dog, even if it doesn't matter what you have, it's you against you. It's never anybody else around you. And the sooner you realize that and take that in, that it's never anybody causing you to be upset. Even if that person may seem to be the source, like, you just came and pissed me off, now I'm upset. No, you allowed, you on the other side of the screen, you allowed this other person to come in your space and mess up your vibration, your vibe. Remember, I said it's a wavelength. It's a wave. It's what you waving at. It's what you're a compatible match at that moment to, right? And you didn't know that you were about to attract. I have cloves in my mouth, y'all. I always get distracted when I do. I always, what was I saying? You It's who you're matched to, right? So if you allow somebody to come in your space and make you upset easily, knock you off your game, knock you off your focus point, if you allow that to happen, that's nobody's fault but yours. And this is like not how I grew up, you know what I mean? So it's so tough for me to know this, because when you make somebody upset in my household, it was like, okay, it's your fault. You came and did it because you did it first. And I think now that that's very childish. To me, it's very childish because I didn't make you do anything. I just upset you, or you know what I mean? Like this, they can't come in your life and make you feel anything. They can't force you, put a gun to your head and say, be mad. You have to catch yourself. It's up to you. It's up to you to not allow things to knock you off your game. Like, let me know in the comments below if you understand what I'm trying to explain, because it's so clear in my head, but I hope I'm getting it out clearer than it may be seeming like I'm not. I don't know. Let me know, because it's up to you. It's nobody's fault because you can't handle your emotions. And I'm talking to myself again. This is always to myself, y'all. These are like videos made to me, to y'all. It's for me, for us. Like, it's like I come to this moment, this space of a third person. Like I'm in a third world. Like I'm in another world when I get on the other side. On the other side of this camera. And I'm able to connect to messages and feelings and ideas very quickly. And then when I'm recording it, I'm so in the zone that I don't really feel what I'm saying. I just kind of go at it. And then when I'm recording, y'all, every single time I'm recording, I'm like, oh my God, I said that. Oh my goodness. So I'm like I'm replaying this message back to myself every time, and it hits home. Like, this is exactly what I needed for me. And I hope that this is able to help somebody else in the world, because right now this is just a diary for me, and I'm loving it. And it's all you versus you. When you start taking more accountability for your actions and for your behaviors and for your emotional reactions towards things, and the way that you allow things to come in and just knock you off your game that easy, that's kind of embarrassing. When you look back at it, it's like, why did I let that even happen like that? But we're supposed to learn from it instead of criticizing ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, instead of being critical, you just evaluate it, take it in, and then change. Like, tomorrow is a new day. Let me try this differently. If this was to happen again, let me do it differently this time. And I'm going to pay more conscious attention to this. Do y'all get what I'm saying? I hope y'all vibing with the message here. Let's see where we're at. Okay, we're at 9 minutes. That's not bad. But yeah, y'all, it's you against you. And it's your thoughts first, your thoughts. And when you start with your thoughts, you're getting somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, your thoughts is carrying your life. Your thoughts is your thoughts is carrying your, I feel like this, I can't get it out. Your thoughts are carrying your life as if you were walking down a path and you are carrying your thoughts on your back. Imagine a backpack full of thoughts and you're carrying them on your back, and then the negative ones is making the backpack heavier and heavier while you're walking down this path. You're walking down this path and the negative thoughts are making your backpack very, very heavy. And oh my gosh, that's such a great analogy. It's making your backpack really heavy with the negative thoughts. So if you purposely, consciously pick more positive thoughts That backpack that we're walking down this road to get to our destination, that backpack is going to lighten. Oh my gosh. I hope y'all got that. Ooh, I hope y'all got that. The backpack on our back down this journey that we're on our own personal journey, is lighter when we purposely, consciously choose more positive things, more positive thoughts about ourselves, more positive like outcomes to things, like everything positive. Oh my goodness. It's wow, that was an analogy I just kind of taught myself. Like I said, y'all, that's why I like press and play, because I just be coming up with stuff and then boom, it's just perfect for the time. And I totally needed this message, and I hope somebody else on the other end needed this message as well. If you are, if you made it all the way through, make sure you comment that change is here. Change is here with a heart. And let me know if you guys resonated with this message, and if you heard anything that I said throughout here. What was your favorite part, if so? And thank y'all for being here. I am welcoming the new people. Hello, welcome to the channel. I can't wait to see y'all in the next video, and welcome back to my current subscribers. And yeah, thank y'all for being here, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next video. Until next time.